Hello and good Thursday evening. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing all right. It's a beautiful day here in Halifax. It is sunny, it is warm, and it makes me so grateful. But you know what the thing I'm grateful for the most is? It's Doug, actually. How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing so much better. Thank you for saying that. And I'm extremely grateful for you as well, Shane. I think, we should be more gracious and more gracious with our gratitude towards others. I think it's something that maybe we don't do enough of. Just to say, hey, you know what? I appreciate that you're still breathing.
See, I'm helping. I'm helping the world just by being here tonight.
Just by being you.
Just by being you. And you by being you. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
All right, see y'all next week.
I think that was our best show. What do you think? I mean, did it feel good for you? It felt good for me. I mean,
hey, Bia, how you doing?
Hey, Bia. Oh, any chance you can pop chat up so I can see it?
Oh,
please,
absolutely.
And thank you. I would be in your gratitude for that.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Shane. That's what they call me.
Oh, no, Shane hasn't been sick. Shane just Shane's a Shane.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. Yeah, I mean, every day is better than the last day. Tonight, you know what? We did faces the last little while. I'm getting away from the faces. I want to get back to my basics, which is figurative art, anatomy art, and I've been having a lot of fun with these wood panels. Love them. These little 12-inchers. And I just kind of want to play with more, getting back to my black and whites and golds. And I really kind of have some new techniques I want to play with. And I figured this is a good time as any to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Give me a lot of thank yous tonight.
Oh my God. I mean, I can't. Can you ever get too many?
Yeah, apparently. So there was this one time when I was at a party. I was really drunk, and this is back when I had just started playing bass. And there was a guy there from this band, and I really liked his bass playing, and I just wouldn't shut up about it, and he got very angry with me.
Oh, he was like enough.
Okay,
like
this is enough. And then I was just hammered, so I was like, no man, you're the best. You're like you're freaking best. Hey, you know you're the best. You got it. Like how can you like? What do you mean you don't know that you're? Right. And he's like, okay, man, seriously, let's move on. Like,
yeah, you're upsetting my children.
You're upsetting future generations.
Yeah.
Shut your damn mouth.
Just put it away.
Tonight's the belated Thanksgiving show, belated by quite a while. But yes.
Yes, yeah. It's 6 months later. Why can't we just bring it back?
Yeah, sure. You should be thankful all the time, not just on Thanksgiving.
Not just that one day that you have turkey.
And we couldn't do it last week because it was April Fool's Day. But you know what's weird? We didn't talk about April Fool's Day at all.
No, I didn't want to.
No. Do you know why?
I didn't really pay attention.
Fools.
That's right. That's right, Shane.
I actually really like April Fool's Day. I used to like to prank some of my friends on that day.
Oh, what were some of the big pranks you used to do?
One I set it up for weeks. One of the guys that I was playing bass for, I made up this letter that he was going to be getting this award.
Yeah.
And it looks super official on official letterhead with like sponsorship logos at the bottom, and asking him to play an arena show with blah 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 blah.
Oh wow!
I printed a stamp. I printed it upside down, and I put it in his mailbox, so it looked like it actually got delivered. Like I even put the postmark. You know how they put the lines over the stamp, like it's been postmarked or whatever.
Yeah.
I even put that on there, and So on April Fool's Day, we were all meeting
Yeah.
to celebrate his big win, and that's when I revealed that he, in fact, didn't win anything except a prank.
Oh my gosh, that's really fun. Did he? How did
Well,
he take it?
pretty well actually. Yeah,
That's good.
bad. Thought it was funny. I mean, I don't prank people who wouldn't think it was funny.
Right. Like,
You have
what's
to
the
know
point of
your
that?
know your audience, and
Oh my
also
gosh, yeah.
make it lighthearted. Don't. It doesn't need
Yeah,
to be
like don't make them
violent.
think their animals missing or something.
Oh yeah, or their kid has perished in a fire.
Right. Or their animal gone missing.
Hey Roey, how you doing?
Hey, Roy.
Your best friend got married on April Fool's Day.
That's
You can't
cool.
believe it was the first. Yeah, that would be a tough one. You never
Yeah.
know if it's real. Was I just, 30 years later, they're like, April Fool's Day, we were never actually married.
Yeah, every year I laugh at you.
So what I'm hearing is Prank Shane next year. You give it a strong go, my friend. If we're gonna start that up, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Angry Panda, how you doing?
Good evening, Panda.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear the new science news today?
Well, no, that's why I hang out with you so you can tell me. I'm busy.
So there's currently four fundamental forces of nature. Okay, and they're gravity, electromagnetism, the weak nuclear force, and the strong nuclear force.
All this time I thought it was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, it is true. There is earth, wind, fire, water, sky, earth, mind, soul, dark, and holy. Those are the
Holy
eight.
moly. Are those the Mind Stones from the Avengers?
Maybe. And then there's Earth, Wind, and Fire, which is a great band.
Yeah.
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 So you're not wrong. But the ones that are in coordination with physics and the actual real world, are those four: gravity, electromagnetism, the weak nuclear force, and the strong nuclear force. The last two are kind of like quantum forces that we don't really. They happen over very small distances, so we don't really understand it very well. Anyway, there might be another one. They've just found out there was a crazy accurate experiment where they're trying to determine the wobble of muons, like what's causing them to wobble.
Yeah.
And they assumed that it was the same thing as was causing the electrons to wobble.
Right.
And it seems like that's not the case.
Oh.
So it's not a theory yet because it's still possible that it was a mistake.
Okay.
It's a 1 in 100,000 possibility that it was a mistake, and they want to get to 1 in 1.3 million possibility that it was just happened by coincidence, not coincidence, but
Chance.
Yeah, sure.
Like Monopoly.
Exactly.
Did you know that they
exactly like that? Exactly like landing on a Monopoly board
They-
with 100,000 squares. What?
They recently updated the Monopoly cards in Chance to be more current. I don't know what the changes were, but they announced that.
Oh, so you no longer win $25 in a beauty contest?
I think you would, but I don't know if everyone else does.
Is the weak nuclear force jealous about the strong nuclear force? No, it has its own thing going. It doesn't really care.
I like this relationship they have.
Yeah. So anyway, it's very let's see. It's very groundbreaking if in fact there is a fifth fundamental force, and they're thinking or they're hoping that it'll tie the two physics systems together, because currently there is the Newton relativity, large scale physics, and then there's the quantum small scale physics, and there is no unifying theory of those two. There's like this chasm of physics unknownity in between the two. So they're hoping that whatever they discover out of this might be able to tie those two together. It seems unlikely to me, but also it seems unlikely to me that any of this makes any sense. So
I think it's great that you are so chuffed about all this.
it's pretty
What's
cool.
going on? What's going on with the moon? Or no, Mars.
Mars, the helicopter spun its blades, or will spun its blades. It spun its blades on the ground.
Cool.
Like they're mobile, so then they're gonna spin them up to like almost flight speed, but not flight speed. And then it could fly as early as Sunday.
Cool. That's fantastic.
Cool. Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you gonna watch it? What are you gonna do?
Well, once the stuff comes back, I'll watch it.
Right.
Have you seen any of the pictures?
No, I only want to know your point of view.
It took a selfie.
Really?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, it took a selfie in the sense that they mashed up. Excuse me. Mashed up something like 40 or 50 images together to create the selfie. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, fire it up.
Yeah. You can see his little buddy helicopter beside him too. So there he is.
Oh, cool.
And this is the little helicopter here.
Yeah.
And this is about the size of an SUV. So it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So this is an arm that comes out, and it's got a bunch of different cameras on it. There's so many cameras on this thing. There's like a camera on each wheel on the back. There's a camera on the bottom, hazard camera on the two front sides.
Is it just like roaming around all the time?
No, I think they like have very specific planned movements. How big is a helicopter? It's a little bigger than a bread box, I think.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? It's about. Let me see if I can find a scaled image of it. Yeah, here's a dude working on it. It's like a rover size, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
So it's not too big, right? Like it's pretty small. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the flighting.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's like kind of their game plan now? What's like?
Well, next steps is the thing
events?
is gonna fly. It's just gonna go. It's gonna go up in the air. It's gonna hover, and then it's gonna come back down. But once it can fly, they can cover big distances and get awesome video and shots and stuff.
Cool.
They're gonna be able to cover more distance, I think. It looks like you have to be the best uncle ever. Sit them down and make them watch It's Doug, actually. Here's an ice cream cone. Shh. Shh.
Yeah. Shh. Hush. Hush, child.
Shh, child. Yeah, so that's the science news that I wanted to bring up and share with the peoples.
Well, thanks for sharing with all of us.
Hey, you know, it's pretty exciting. They could find out some very interesting things about light, and you know, there was a thing the other week that said that maybe the speed of light isn't an upper bound, and maybe we can go faster than the speed of light.
Oh.
Right. I mean, we're getting to some very serious discoveries here, very shortly, and it's a shame that I'll be dead.
I don't know about that. You might not be, but you might be.
No, for like whatever comes after me being dead, it's a shame that I'll be dead for that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I do. I think I do. I think I hear what you're saying.
They're watching the original Jungle Book, so they're just dancing. Well, that works.
Oh my God, that's a great day.
I'll get into that.
Yeah.
So I took your advice.
Bare necessities. Sorry, I just really.
Oh, absolutely, bare necessities. You can see it right there at the bare bum.
That's right. Boom.
And that is a necessity.
To be in my artwork, yeah, I guess it is.
I took your advice and I started watching The Sinner.
Oh yeah, how'd you find it?
I thought Jessica Biel was amazing in that first season.
You know what? I haven't seen that season.
Oh, so, it was really good.
I heard it was great.
I watched the first and second season.
Okay, so how'd you find the second one?
It was good. I don't think it was as good as the first season.
Okay.
I'm really liking him.
The fella, the cop.
Yeah. What's his face?
We know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
But I can't tell you.
Is Will something?
Because he's got willpower.
Bill Pullman.
It's close to willpower.
You know, he's got some power. He needs some power to pull, man.
That's right. Will.
she was good. She was great in that, and she produced it.
She's produced all 3 seasons.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, she was really good in that. He was great in that. Even the husband who looked like somebody else. He looked like the guy from Game of Thrones, but it wasn't him.
Husband in season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it. No, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I know. You'll be okay.
What did you think of season 2?
I liked it. I quite liked the actress who...
Vera. Played Vera.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
Yeah.
She was definitely the actually that kid was pretty good too.
He was. Yeah. The kid was very good. Cuz he was believable that he was like, what's going on? Yeah, she was great. I will say this though, I called it on the friend, Will Power's friend.
Really? The cop's dad?
Yeah, I found that pretty obvious.
I knew there was something there, but I didn't think it was that. I thought that was, yeah. What was the other thing?
Okay. To be fair, I didn't call that exactly, but I called that he was definitely involved.
Oh, I thought he was involved in some way. I didn't think it was like that.
No, that's true. I didn't.
The other thing is, like, you could see that. Okay, this is spoilers, by the way. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen season 2, you're in for a bit of a spoiler. But they showed her with that gun like 3 episodes, and I'm like, oh, okay. The second I saw it, I'm like, she's getting shot.
Yeah.
But they tried, which is fair because they tried to make it look like the kid was going to do it.
Right. And the kid couldn't, because he's just a kid.
I don't know. At that point, he was already a murderer.
Yeah, but he was made to be one. He wouldn't want to be.
You know, it's weird because that kid looked like he was 7 and he was 13.
That kid, I thought the kid looked like he was 48 and he was 13.
Okay, in his face, he looked like he was 48. He looked like a really old Fred Savage. Like a Fred Savage who...
they didn't let out of the cage. Yeah.
He didn't. They gave him like the crazy drugs or whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna
Let
keep
me
you
pull
young
the-
forever because we'll keep making money off you, Fred. Kind of drugs.
Yeah, let me pull up his face. I want to show people his face. Anyway, the kid, everybody so far in the show has been really good. The writing's been great. I think it's adapted from a book.
I believe so. Yeah.
Are all the seasons adapted from a book, or was it just the first season?
I think the first, but then she just kind of kept running with it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that first season was crazy cool.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I haven't. You know what I started watching last night, and I didn't get very far because, you know, it's just what it is. But do you remember the Ewoks cartoon when we were a kid?
Yeah.
I found it on Disney Plus, and I was like, "What? I forgot about this thing." I remember the little song and everything. It was pretty funny.
How does the song go?
Where the Ewoks remember one big happy family. A lot like that, but better.
Okay, cool. I like it. It's good. Here's that kid. Let me show you guys this kid.
Yeah, like he doesn't look 7.
Well, he's 13. I don't know how old he is in the real life, but he was supposed to be 13, and he's very short, I think is the thing. He does look a little bit haggard.
Well, he went through some traumatic shit.
True. Very true.
Like, I would say his age 13 was a lot different than mine, and I thought I had a rough go. I didn't really, but
I think, that's a tough age, man. 13, 14, grade 8, grade 9.
oh yeah, horrible.
It's good if you got to be in the mood for that show though, Roey. Like it's a drama, and it's a little slow. Like they're not slow. It's slow and then really fast and then slow and then really fast and then slow and then really fast. Looks like
So
the kid from It.
You haven't done season 3 yet, then?
No, I'm about to start season 3.
Yeah, I liked that one.
Recent It movie, Roey? Oh, he kind of does. Like that kid's got a scowl on his face, just like that kid had. He's all scowly.
Wow.
I can't watch those horror movies.
No, me either.
I'm too scared.
There's no joy in that for me.
No, some people really love it. Not me. I can't do it. Like
No.
I would rather watch a nice romantic comedy.
Yeah, and they still scare me a little bit.
True love. What?
What? No,
Oh.
no. Put that away.
Love at first sight. Get out of here.
Not
A
true.
boombox.
What's the boom?
Forget
box?
about it. Say anything. You need to hold it up at the window.
Oh, yeah. People like that stuff.
You love good horror movies?
Oh, wow.
Like, what was good in the last little bit? What was the one that everybody was freaking out about? The Ring? Was that it?
People, it rings a bell.
I remember Amityville Horror was big because of all the stuff that went around.
But it wasn't there the one where like Saw or something where they're like captured and then
Yeah,
all
I didn't
cut up?
watch it, but isn't there like 14 of them?
I think so, but I don't care. Saw is
There's
more
8.
splatter. Oh, okay. Good to know.
Oh, it's
Still not into it. So, like, at Halloween, you would watch those type of movies and not, like, Witches of Eastwick or something.
Was Witches of Eastwick a horror movie?
No, but it's a Halloween movie.
Oh, I think there's a big difference there.
Yeah, I agree. Like Hocus Pocus Halloween movie.
No,
Not
yeah,
not
absolutely. Yeah.
but not really not really
Yeah,
horror.
not horror. Beetlejuice, also Halloween movie.
Yeah. Not so hoary.
No, but that does remind me of what you told me earlier.
Oh yeah.
That
Your
you
whore
saw a
name.
meme that said your slut name is your first name followed by your last name.
No, followed by your middle name, followed by your last
Followed
name.
by your middle. It's like your full name.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's your slut name.
Conjuring has been a good one. Oh, okay. What would you rather do, Doug? Come to Australia with the scary insects or watch a horror movie?
Insects, fine. That's no problem. It's the snakes. You get rid of the snakes? I'm there, buddy.
Oh, okay. I don't want to get all factual on everybody because I never do that. I never pull up random facts and tell you guys. But there's this cool. I was listening to.
Isn't that your job?
I was listening to this podcast a couple nights ago, and it was about how they make anti-venom for snakes.
Oh yeah.
And it's bonkers. Do you know how they do this?
No.
They get a bunch of snakes, obviously. They milk their venom.
Yep.
Which, great fun. And then they take that venom and they take a very small dose and they give it to a huge horse.
Oh.
Every day for months. And then after about 2 or 3 months, they bleed the horse. And that's how they get and that's the anti-venom.
Wow.
Yeah, I found that crazy. I'm like, is there not a better way to synthesize those antibodies? Apparently not. And then the horse's antibodies are similar to ours, or how we would produce them or something. So when you get the venom, it goes into your blood and it's fine, and it goes and it seeks out the venom and it neutralizes it. It's crazy.
I would agree.
They're talking to this guy at one of the places that does this, and they have 150 horses.
Those poor horses.
Right? It kind of feels like it wouldn't be the best job. What are you doing today, Fred? I gotta get another shot. Oh, is it to help you? No.
Who's it helping? I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Fred.
All antibody tests in medicine are produced like that, not in horses, but in bunnies and sheeps.
Oh.
Oh, and they did say that the horse, depending on the venom used, the horse would have mild to medium discomfort at the site of injection. Otherwise, would be fine. And then the bleeding of the horse is like you going and giving blood, like giving a fair amount of blood, like a little woozy, and they get a cookie and a glass of orange juice and they're fine.
Oh, okay. I don't believe that, but okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what was said, but
yeah.
I mean, this isn't makeup testing in the 80s. This is
that's fair.
Real science.
Yeah.
That was a big thing back then.
Oh, you're right.
Animal testing. Animal testing. But anyway, if you ever get bitten, you're getting horse antibodies.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Give me some now. Maybe it'll help.
Oh my gosh. I don't know that it could hurt. Maybe at the site of injection.
Oh, got bleeding out to death. Oh no.
Sorry, what? Who?
For the bunnies and sheeps. Well, that makes sense
Oh.
because they're so small.
Well, yeah.
The reason they use horses in the snake venom world is because they are so big and they can get a fair number of doses out of one bleeding. But it's still like all the anti-venom is produced this way, I guess there's not that many snake bites. They did say 100,000 people die of snake bites every year.
In Roey's neighborhood?
I think probably some of them in Roey's neighborhood and some of them in the Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty nuts, though. Like, science is weird.
Yeah.
You know what? Give it to the horse. See what happens.
Yeah. Wonder what the horse would do to them. As a thank you.
It's like, I don't want that.
Yeah, you do it.
Oh, if I only had hands.
Yeah.
You're a fragile city boy. I'm sure you do just fine out in the outback.
Yeah, I agree.
Out in the outback. Oh man, the place that I worked at in the Western McDonald Ranges in the outback closed.
Because you weren't there to help?
I think they closed because of nobody was traveling.
Oh, was it more of like a tourist thing?
Oh, it was like population 12. It's just a water hole in the desert. It was a homestead that had, a paddock and can't remember how many, 12 motel rooms.
Okay.
And like campsites, and it was like one of 3 permanent water holes in the desert out there.
Yeah.
It was a gorge.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice. But it closed. The homestead closed.
Wow.
I just saw a thing about it a couple months ago.
And how was your feelings on that?
Sad. Well, I thought it was sad. Sad because it's like now I can never go back there. Not that I'm heading to Australia anytime soon, but now it's not possible unless somebody else buys it.
That's true. Roey.
Glen Helen Gorge. Well, Glen Helen Homestead, but Glen Helen Gorge was where it was. You'll buy it? Thank you.
Did I tell you I'm going to the Newfoundlands?
No, yeah, so they opened the border, eh?
Yeah.
Sweet. When are you heading there?
In a couple of weeks, yeah. Should be good times, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Newfoundland. Only been there once and for a bunch of shows, and we drove from Bedeck all the way to thing.
Oh, from Bad Deck.
Bedeck all the way to St. John.
This guy's staying pretty blurry. Sorry, folks.
Oh, is he?
Does it look blurry to you?
Yeah. It does a little bit, yeah.
Let me bring him a little closer.
Oh, yeah, that's way more crisp.
Like a pack of potato chips.
Oh, there we go. Now it's good. I think the second you step in front of it, it's going to go bad again.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to stand over here for a hot second and let it dry a little bit.
That's cool. It looks so good on the wood.
Yeah, I'm loving the wood. It just gives it another dimension and still another level of interest. And it just kind of feels, well, obviously more organic.
Oh, I love me some Tim Tams.
Oh,
We
like
have
a
them
Tim
here.
Tam?
We have
Yeah.
them here now.
Not all the flavors,
here now.
so we don't have all of them.
No. It's like, I think he's pushing his glasses up.
You're right.
Yeah. That's what I do. I push my glasses up. That might be me.
It's
not.
It is. Can't you tell by the butt? It's Shane.
Oh my goodness.
Well, they don't even know
I
what
gotta
you
tell you,
look
I'm
like.
excited for what's that?
The people don't even know what you look like. That's what's so
They
fun.
will. Once we're gonna have a couple probably shows down the road where we'll get together and be in the same room.
Do you think we'll go on the road?
Well, I know we're doing
live
our
shows
cottage movie weekend.
and people will come to our live studio audience.
Okay, so we got to go to Germany and we got to go to Australia.
Done,
We got to
done,
go to
and done.
Fall, and we got to go to Fall River, and we'll have basically we're just visiting the people that are here.
I think it sounds amazing. I quite enjoy a trip out to Fall River now and again. I go for a drive out
Waverly.
there.
Sorry, not Fall River, Waverly.
Oh, all good.
I got my local geography all screwed up.
That's fine.
Let me show you, Roey, what you're buying. You want to see what you're buying?
I love that Roey's just going to go get this and take care of it for you.
Yeah, let me find one with a picture of the actual homestead. Because there's about 1 million pictures of the gorge itself. Here's the homestead. Yeah, this is what you're buying. Where is it? It's in the Western McDonald Ranges. It's about 2.5 hours west of Alice Springs. I keep shutting this down, Doug, and then I have to pull it back up.
Oh, it's quite lovely.
Just wait till you see the gorge itself. Oh, that's not it. What's going on here? Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, why isn't this showing up? Why does it keep doing this?
I don't know. Didn't you have to reset something or restart it?
Yeah. Gersh darn it. There's the homestead itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit bigger. There's hotel rooms. That's the main thing. There's hotel rooms to the side. But this is actually what you're buying. Is this beautiful bit of business here. Hold on. Where's the most beautiful shot? It's beautiful business.
I don't know. Very curious to see it, though.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, all these shots are a little bit... You got to pick the good one that's not too, like, lying about it, you know? Here,
Yeah.
This one's nice. It's a little bit oversaturated. And it's a tiny image, so it's going to look even worse. That's the gorge itself. And so this is one of the very few permanent water holes in the Australian outback. There's 3. There's this. There's Red River Canyon. And what's the one with all the Kings? Kings Canyon.
You sure do know a lot about... Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Which is right near...
Roey's house?
Ayers Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Or Uluru, if you will.
Happily. Well, why wouldn't I?
Only a 27-hour drive. Yeah, because there's no straight shot for you, right? You got to go up to Townsville and over, or down to Adelaide. No, because you can go over to Red. Never mind. It's good. Everything in Australia is walked in. It's like Canada. Not, I think, bigger in Australia, but it's like Canada. Like, for us to go
anywhere
is a distance. But this is like for perspective, going to Alice Springs, Doug, would be like us going to like Yellowknife or something.
Okay, I've done that. It's not for the lighthearted. You really gotta want to go.
Yeah, it's like it's out in the wilderness and there's nothing really else around, and you know there's a lot of driving where you saw the Coober PD, which is where they shot Mad Max.
Oh yeah, the new one or the original?
The original. Where was the new one shot? Probably same place, right?
I don't know. I almost have a feeling it may not have been.
Mad Max Fury Road, directed by George Miller. Yeah, we knew that.
Not George Clooney?
Blah. Trying to see where it was shot. Miller decided to pursue the film again in 2007 after the release of Happy Feet.
Mm-hmm.
Those two films have
all the stuff in common.
Like, I need something to look. They're basically the same movie. Namibia. There's a meme, Europe or whatever. It's a 4-hour drive, and you're in a different country. But in Australia, a 4-hour drive, and you're still in your city.
Yeah.
It's a lot. When we used to play back in bands and stuff, the idea of touring in Canada is very daunting because your drives are, you know, until you get into Southern Ontario, if you're from the East, your drives are at least 2 hours between shows and more likely 4 or 5. Yeah. And then you have a bunch of shows in Ontario, and then there's like a 16 or 17-hour drive until you're in like Brandon, Manitoba, where there'll be one person comes to your show.
All right, I've finished this one.
Does it kind of looks a little bit like Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, in The Fly. Kind of looks like you, Shane.
In the ample buttocks area, absolutely.
In this area, you just want to.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, that's cool, and I like Roey's saying, the contrast. Is that metallic paint that you're using for like the lighter whites?
No, it's actually acrylic paint for the black, the strong blacks, and then I'm actually using charcoal and Conte for the rest of it. And just smudging it as if it was like paper. Cool. So yeah, it's like I was saying, it's kind of playing around with some new stuff. I don't know. I think I'll add the metallic stuff after, once I kind of get it dried out a bit, and kind of play from there. So yeah, having fun.
How far is Namibia from Cape Town? Is it far? Seems like it'd be far. How come they didn't shoot the new Mad Max in Australia? You know?
I don't know. Maybe it was in Charlize Theron's contract. She wasn't allowed to be there.
Oh, well, that does make sense.
But I can't confirm anything.
Did you like that movie?
I did. It was Tom Hardy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like him. And if I recall, he doesn't say much or anything in the movie. And that was kind of like a big deal for it. So she kind of really carried the movie, and she was great in it. Well, she's always great.
Yeah. She is always great. Absolutely. The one thing I remember about that movie, and I went and I saw it in theaters.
Okay.
And I remember sitting down, and I went with my buddy Craig. And I looked at Craig. I'm like, I mean, I really hope this is good because I kind of like have a soft spot for the early Mad Maxes. And he goes, yeah, me too. And then boom, it started and it didn't stop until it was done. And then I was
it was awesome. Crap. Yeah, it was good. We should add that to our movie list.
You know, the original and the original and that.
Yeah.
Because you know Thunderdome. You know who's in Thunderdome?
Tina.
I know. He's Doug's a big Tina fan.
And Master Blaster. I liked him too.
About 1,500 kilometers, so about 15 hours. That's pretty far. Do they have to fly? You have to fly for that, yeah? How will you fix the colors to the palette? Charcoal could be smudged accidentally afterwards.
Oh, I use a fixative, and also generally after I do that, I'll use a high gloss spray on top of that too to kind of give it a durable coating. So where's my example pieces? Aha. So for this one, I don't know how you can see how glossy it is, kind of with the light catching it there. So it'll have a clear coating on it like that, which keeps it like super protective as well.
It's cool. It's cool to see the wood grain come through that dark stain too, and then the way that that plays with the other colors is super cool.
Yeah, I think it's my new jam. I'm liking it. Maybe it's not that new. I actually been doing it for a couple of years. Just feels new.
I know canvas is expensive. Are those wood panels expensive?
Similar price, yeah. I think I just kind of like the wood. Yeah, it is kind of a royal finish, I feel. I agree with that. Maybe I'll start marketing it that way. It's a royal finish. Yeah, I like that. No, similar price point. But I think I just like the more natural stuff. I think it's just an easier process. It's not as much waste, and again, just like a canvas, these are ready to hang. So I think it's great.
Yeah, it's cool. I remember you did some work on tile before. Those fishes that I really liked.
Yeah. I put some of those on a local path, that like a trail near my house. And
like a geocache thing?
Exactly, yeah. And I asked people to tag them on Instagram. They found them. Some did. Some are still out there. I've actually gone out to look, and they're still there. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Some people had wrote me and been like, "Do you mind if I take one?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it."
That's cool. I like that found art idea.
Yeah.
It's like you run across some art somewhere, and it's not the city, right?
No, it's not. It's not rural, but it's like in city limits. But it's but you would go there specifically for a hike.
Yeah, paths and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of bikers and
looks
stuff.
Like I'll never get one.
Nope.
I'm not hiking. You can forget that unless there's a donut at the end of that hike.
Well, some of them have donut coupons on the back.
Okay, well, I'm there. Count me in. I actually haven't had a donut in a very long time, and I was thinking about donuts the other day. It's like I can't remember the last time I purposefully bought a donut, but it's been a long time.
As it probably should be. I mean, like, who needs a donut?
Well, I think we just established that I do.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I
should go get one.
I haven't had one in a long time.
You should do something about that.
Yeah, but I think now if I was going to get one, this is like those please eat moderately type foods. I would definitely go for more of a gourmet donut now than I would just getting a Tim Hortons honey dip. Although I would eat a Tim Hortons honey dip.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing, though, isn't it? Like, people just love their gourmet donuts.
Yeah, better be good though. Hate to spend $3.50 on a donut and it'd be garbage.
Is that all they are? I thought they're like way more than that.
Oh, I don't know. I've never actually bought a gourmet donut, so I
think they're like know how much $6-7 a pop.
Have you ever had a cronut? Did you see that phase?
No, because I need to ask you what it is again.
It's like a croissant. It's a donut, but it's done like a croissant. So it's all flaky and fluffy in the middle.
No, but it sounds yummy.
Yeah, it sounds delicious. I love croissants. I would go for a croissant over a donut almost every time.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would agree.
You bought 4 last night. Cronuts are amazing. You've had one. I haven't had one. I think that would be neat seeing that crossover because I do love me some croissants.
So are they deep fried or sweet or anything, or they're just literally?
Yeah, it's that. But so imagine a croissant, but it's a donut.
Yeah. Gluten free. Yeah.
The name isn't great. It almost sounds like a villain of some sort. Yeah. Oh no! The evil Cronut has come to destroy our lands.
Yeah, it's like something from Princess Bride.
Here, this is here. Let me show you. Doug.
Yeah, show me. Educate me.
Man, I keep closing this, and this keeps causing problems. I gotta just turn it down a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Damn, that does look good.
Look at that. Yeah, that does look good. I'd eat one of those.
I'd give it a go. I wouldn't have. I'd split one with you.
Okay, well, I better get 2 then.
Yeah.
So I get 1.5, and you get half. That's right. That's about right.
Perfect. Roey's gonna shoot some at us with a gun.
That's one of the glutenful sweets you miss is donuts. Yeah, is there a good gluten-free donut alternative? Now, these align with my normal everyday searches, so this isn't going to screw up any of my.
What's a cronut? Oh, this seems on brand for this man. Let's send him all the cronut shops.
Oh yeah. The cake donuts you can get pretty well. Oh, these look good actually. Let's see. Two-thirds cup all-purpose 1-to-1 flour.
Mm-hmm.
Xanthan gum.
Oh yeah, that's in everything.
A little note about nutmeg. So there's some nutmeg. Preheat oven to 425. Oh, it's baked.
Not deep fried?
That's not a donut.
That's a cake.
It's bread. There are no yummy gluten-free alternatives. I think there probably are. Maybe not invented yet.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if, the thing with the gluten-free alternatives that's happening now, like I have a lot of friends. I have a friend who's celiac, and I'm over at his place quite a bit. And we actually make fried chicken every once in a while. The newer flours, the newer 1-to-1 flours are so good. Like the last 10 years for gluten-free stuff has come out so far. I remember
really?
back
Cool.
in the day, people would get gluten-free toast, and it would be like seeds, like just a handful of seeds. Can I have some toast? Here's a handful of seeds.
Yeah. Enjoy your toast and your dairy-free butter.
Have a look at the Eat Street cronut. I will.
Eat Street. That sounds familiar.
Eat Street cronut. Oh my goodness. Picture of Eat Street cronut. Yeah, that's. Oh, there's a lot of pictures of this. Are they injecting it with chocolate?
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Oh man, there's a bunch of them. Oh, someone's made cruffins. Half croissant, half muffin.
Mm.
And that's at Eat Street too, right? Cronut, $8. Tim Tam cronut, a peanut butter cream cronut, burnt butter and pistachio. Oh, that would be good.
Oh, burnt butter. Yeah, I do that when I make steaks a lot.
Milky buns. Sweet
Okay.
donut bun filled with your choice of ice cream flavor and heat sealed, ready to eat. Oh my goodness.
Like the sound of those buns.
Eat Street is a thing near me where you just eat a bunch of food. I'm in. Count me in. that sounds exactly like
right
what
up
I
your
want to
alley.
do.
Yeah.
There's oysters. There's what looks like bees, but they're not bees.
I'll tell you, my favorite honey
you would
in the
love
world
this.
is Manuka honey.
Manuka honey? What's Manuka honey?
Oh, it's from New Zealand. So good, has all these healing properties, but like I'm not a big honey. I don't like the taste of it. Because
Right.
growing up we had like really shitty honey, like Busy Bee or Billy Bee honey that just stunk.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So gross. And I didn't know there was good honey. And it's amazing. Like I'd get these like banana manuka honey milkshakes when I lived in New Zealand. They were amazing. They were so good.
Is it a specific type of bee or something?
I believe so, but it's because they get. I don't know if it's the bee or it's because they only get it from the manuka flower, so therefore it makes it that way.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. It's a flower. Here, you'll like this, Doug. Oh man, I keep shutting this down. Why do I just told myself not to do it, and I did it anyway.
But you're good at not listening.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
I have so much gratitude that you're here today.
Oh, too close. Eyes too bright. Check it out, Doug.
Whoa, Milky Buns.
The old Milky Buns.
Oh. All my aunts.
Most of the gluten-free substitutes are like eating an old car tire. Yeah, they're dense because there's no stringiness to them. That's why you need the xanthan gum and the those sort of like, what do I want to say, rubbery,
well, texture,
protein bonds or whatever. Yeah. Milky Buns. Have you ever had a Milky Bun?
No.
You know what it is. So wait, you called it Manuka honey? Manuka honey. Benefits. What are the benefits?
Oh my god. It's expensive.
Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Yeah, anti-inflammatory is most honey is, right?
Probably. I can't dispute you one way or the other.
Fair. You know what I'm really liking about this current one that you're doing, Doug?
What's that?
Is the foot, the curve and the arch of the foot.
Thanks.
And then even the like connection to the ankle, the connection to the leg. Oh my god, it's called an ankle. The ankle?
Oh yeah.
It's so cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very nice. Very aesthetically pleasing.
Oh well, I'll put that in the description too. It's the royale finish of the aesthetically pleasing ankle. What's his name? Gotta give this dude a name.
I'll leave that to chat. I'm not good at names. I'd probably call him something like, oh, I don't know,
Carl.
Himalayan pink salt. Just because there's some right here.
In your kitchen or in the chat?
No, on the table here.
Oh yeah. Are you in the kitchen?
It's a
tonight?
Brian. Bia says it's a Brian.
Oh, perfect.
Manuka honey is not cheap.
No, it really isn't, which some would say is probably why I like it more, but it's not true.
What? You liking the finer things in life?
I know.
Manuka honey wiki. I want to read, like, where is this coming from? You said New Zealand, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's because I spelled it wrong. Yeah.
Still doesn't make it any less expensive though. It is very pricey. It's like $40 a jar here in Canada. So I don't buy it.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the same for any type of honey that's
and it could
specific to a particular, like if you get honey to just do blueberries.
Right.
Like, because wouldn't that flavor the honey?
It should, right?
Yeah. It has a strong flavor, Manuka honey, characterized as earthy and herbaceous. Ooh, that's a good word.
I love that word, herbaceous.
Herbaceous.
I wish I had a friend named Herbie and I'd call him herbaceous.
Maybe this guy's name is Herbie.
It is now.
$50 in Germany, 40 here. It's got to be cheaper in Australia, right? Because it's closer. Florid, rich, and complex. It is described by the New Zealand honey industry as having a damp earth, heather aromatic aroma, and a mineral, slightly bitter flavor. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Here we go. As a result of the high premium paid for Manuka honey, an increasing number of products now labeled as such worldwide are counterfeit or adulterated.
Oh, that's not unbelievable.
The main trade association of New Zealand producers there are only 1,700 tons of honey produced. And worldwide, 10,000 tons are being sold as Manuka honey.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of counterfeits out there, which makes sense, you know, when there's a high premium paid like that. Like, that's what happened to olive oil.
Yeah. And did you know that there really isn't a difference between the high-end stuff and the low-end stuff in olive oil? It's all marketing.
Yeah, that's like, what's the other thing that's all marketing? Vodka.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that is marketing. There's like a ton of, there's a bunch of like studies and stuff where they got professional taster people. I don't know, what are they called?
Not
those
sommeliers,
people.
But yeah.
To try it, and a lot of times they just pick the cheap jug of vodka over
and
the expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, and thinking that was the better brand.
Name your children herbaceous.
Oh my god. Well, no, but I would.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Herbie would be a good name for a puppers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or a cat.
It's a puppers for me. I don't know that Herbie doesn't seem like a cat name to me. When I think when I think Herbie, I think something's got some bounce to it, like.
Yeah, because are you associating him with Herbie the Love Bug?
No, I actually had a neighbor named Herbie, and he's a funny dude. He had like a big red beard and a long red ponytail, and real religious fella. His dad was a preacher, I guess, essentially. So, you know, real nice fella, but kind of like just so polite. It was almost weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but he was just like so nice. You're like, are you really this nice? But his younger sister, Melissa, she used to take me. They had like a farm, and she used to take me out on the horse, and she'd put me on the saddle as a kid and walk me around. She'd walk the horse beside the horse, but yeah, it was really kind of cool as a kid to have that opportunity to go like be around horses and not be too scared. But the one time that this horse I was on got scared, it saw a snake.
Just adding fuel to the snake fear fire.
I think it's just reaffirming everything that I believe in my heart.
Yeah, even the horse was like into it. But maybe this horse had cousins that were venom testers.
You're right. It makes all the sense right now, doesn't it?
It's all coming full circle.
Yeah, I mean, like, who saw that coming? The horse.
Okay, wait, Rowie. I'm trying to figure this out. It's $70 for a standard size, 250 grams. Oh no, 500 grams. $8 for 250. So it's $70 for 500 grams and $8 for 250. I think you just buy two 250s.
Or
Am I
four
reading
of
that
them.
wrong? I got to be reading that wrong. Buy two 250s.
All right. Here's Herbie.
Ship some over. Oh my good. We could start an import-export business. Well, import for us. That's
Yeah.
cool. I really like that one. I'm definitely focused on the feet
All
and the
right.
ribs.
Okay. I'm glad these are turning
I
out.
like it. It's cool. I love the silver of the smudged bits.
Yeah.
Like how silver it comes out. It's cool.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you, Doug.
You're very welcome. All right. How's everybody's night going? I've been kind of into these paintings. Sorry, I'm not as conversational as I probably normally am, which might be
We're talking
good.
about all sorts of junk.
Yeah, but I'm not, which is probably good.
No, never. You need to speak more. In fact, I'll give you that opportunity right now. I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'm gonna grab another drink.
Okay.
Might write a story.
Oh
Might
my
see
God.
how the movie's coming along.
What movie? Oh, our movie.
I'll be right back.
So, Bia, Rowie, I want you to kind of think about who would play you in the movie of the dance off that we're going to the Olympics. We got to start casting people. So Shane has this movie about dancers going to the... No, is it dancers? I believe it's dancers. Going to the Olympics of dance. Oh yeah, you totally are in this movie. Why wouldn't you be? Break dancers, that's it. Yes, thank you, Bia. Bia knows more than I do. It's break dancers going to the Olympics. It's going to be a new sport in the Olympics. I think that's actually happening. So Shane wants to find some break dancers from the 80s that we can bring back with some modern dancers. Problem is we don't know any modern dancers, so we've been kind of going to the throwback of the 80s, a little bit of the 90s of who was famous for that. So Shane's got a short list of people he wants to kind of bring out of retirement from the breakdancing world. And then for Shane, he's cast George Clooney for himself, and Brad Pitt will play me. And we were just kind of wondering who was going to play Rowie and Bia. It's very exciting. Well, it doesn't have to look like you. It could be. You could say Missy Elliott's gonna play you. Like, I don't know. You be whoever you want in this movie.
Yeah, George Clooney's playing me, so it doesn't have
Hands
to
off.
be realistic. Yeah, can I ask you a personal question, Doug?
You tend to, yeah, sure.
Is there something that your parents never taught you that you found out later, and like something that maybe you like that sticks with you that you're like, I should have known that. Like somebody should have friggin' told me that before.
Mm-hmm. And
Because the one that I'm thinking of for me is I found out like I had been living alone for 10, 15 years, and I found out you're not supposed to mix bleach and ammonia because it's makes chlorine gas and can kill you. And I'm like, when I found that out, I'm like, somebody should have told, like my parents should have told me that. Like that's something that they should have been like, hey, just so you don't die, I know you're not too much of a clean freak, but when you're cleaning, don't mix these two things. Don't think it's going to make it clean better, because that's what I would think.
Right. More, yeah. It's not like you can put 9 women in a room for a month and make a baby.
Oh, So I should let them out? I'll be right back.
Okay. Not funny.
Funny because we know it's not true.
Yes. Something my...
And we also all know it's wrong. Sorry. Cut you off there. Go ahead.
No. I think that's an important message to tell people. Someone might think it's not wrong, and they need to know it isn't. Very wrong. There's lots of things my parents probably... I would have liked them to tell me that maybe they didn't, or if they did, I didn't pay attention. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but someone I know did tell me this, that they had wished their dad had told them that you need to change or do anything with oil with their car, because their dad had bought them a car, and their only experience in being in a car was you get in, you turn the key, you go. Yeah, you have to put gas in, but that's it. Until the car died. Seized up, as it would, without any oil or maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, and I was just like, oh, wow, I was really fortunate to, like, know that kind of stuff. Not that I know how to do it or anything, but I knew enough that the stuff you had to do to take care of your car, like get it waxed and obviously clean it, but then get the maintenance done and change the oil and all that fun stuff, and make sure your fluids are always topped up. Never ever in the winter let your tank go below half full, because you never know when you're gonna get. You never know when you're gonna get stuck in traffic and you need it, and you might not get somewhere to get it, and then you'll freeze and die.
Do you also have a blanket in your car?
Absolutely, and a jug of water and some snacks.
Yeah,
only in the winter.
Water. Yeah, I don't have a blanket. I should get a blanket in there.
Oh, here, we'll go blanket shopping. We'll go to the bay. Get those Hudson Bay blankets.
After thinking about it, let Elizabeth Olsen play your role. Is that one of the Olsen twins' sisters?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, she's the Scarlet Witch in she's Wanda in WandaVision.
Oh, okay. I still haven't seen that. I got to get on that.
Yeah, she's a stunner.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm looking her up here. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. No, I really like her. I've been rewatching a lot of the Marvel movies, and yeah, she's great. I didn't know she was one of the sisters or a sister at all until I kind of was like looking her up. I was like, oh, she seems interesting. What's her story, or what else has she been in? And then made that connection. I was like, oh, it's crazy.
Oh, I can't believe she was in the remake of Old Boy.
Old Boy.
Old Boy was I think it was a Korean movie.
Yeah. Wasn't it? Can't remember who was the lead. Yeah, Old Boy was that was a cool
Josh
movie.
Brolin.
And I like him too.
I like him. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think maybe I did see this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've seen the original, and the original is really good. Like,
yeah.
Crazy good. And what's the other movie by that same guy? Which is also... Is it the same guy? Chan Wook Park. Let me see. No, it's not. Huh, interesting. Okay, I thought it was the same guy. It's not.
Okay.
But I can't remember the movie because I can't look it up because
it'll show up in your Facebook feed.
No, because I don't know how to find it. If it's not him, I don't know how to. It was a Korean movie of the same type of movie, like very, like mind messing, like it mess with your mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mind fuck, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and very like
cerebral,
cerebrally action packed, like just that kind of thing. But but there's now that's all I know about it. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, unless it's in this. No. Oh well, it's gone now.
It's fine.
Forgot about that ever coming back.
Are you having any beer tonight, Shane, or take the night off?
I'm having a couple. I had the last I don't know, 4 or 5 nights off.
Yeah. You into anything fun?
Trying to slow it down in the week. During the week.
For sure.
Tonight I had a Sambro double IPA, which is really good.
Sambro isn't like down the road from me?
Yeah, it's a Propeller.
Oh, okay.
And it's incredibly easy to drink. It's kind of dangerous almost.
Oh, good to know.
And earlier I had a one from my cellar. I had a Tinto, which is a Flanders style red that Two Crows did. And I had been cellaring that for about a year.
Oh wow! What made you bring it out? It was just time.
I have a couple of them, and the thing with cellaring sours is sometimes they get more sour.
Right. So
you want to kind of be a little bit careful about how long you keep it, because it could get sour to the point that it's not drinkable. Okay. And that beer itself was already ultra sour, like more so than a regular Flanders style. And to be fair, that was their first attempt at a Flanders, and they've done some since then that have been really good. Oh, cool. And tonight's was very, very sour, very sour.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably drink the other two that are in my cellar over the next little bit.
Just because it's about time.
Will the movie be titled Broke Bones? Because you're reanimating old breakdancers. Oh, reanimating their careers, and we could call one of them Bones.
Yeah.
I like it. It's gonna star Michael
Rappaport?
Shrimp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Boogaloo Shrimp.
Yeah.
Chambers, I think, is his last name. I mean, he hasn't signed on yet. But...
We're in talks.
Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers, who was in Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo, Boogaloo Shrimp the documentary, Electric Boogaloo the Wild. Who's in all those?
Oh my God, it's something else.
Bob Morley to play you. Let's see, Bob Morley. Okay, I don't know this guy.
Can you bring him up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Might as well bring up Elizabeth Olsen too.
Smile on him. He looks very happy. Oh, keep closing it down, Doug.
I know. That's why I keep asking you to bring it up.
When I'm not looking.
Oh, yeah. He's from the 100.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the 100?
It's about these 100 kids that get to repopulate Earth on different planets.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. It's dramatic.
Is it sci-fi-y or? Because I like a good sci-fi.
Yeah, it is. It's
Season 7.
Yeah, it's around for a while.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, we watched it for a while, but I'm a little,
4.7 rating. 4.7 star rating. That's pretty good.
I'm a little over it personally. It is
What
gonna be
season were you over it?
5 maybe. It's a lot of Canadian
Still,
actors
5.
in it, and it's filmed in Vancouver mostly.
Oh, okay. Still 5 seasons. That's a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Yeah, sci-fi is hard to get good. The one that's sticking out to me over the last little bit was The Expanse. I don't know if you watched any of that.
No, it's the first I'm hearing of it.
Shot in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. I really, really enjoyed it.
Nice. What was it about it that really kept you into it?
They do a really good job. The writing's really good. They do a really good job of like. Every season is different, and the focus is different. The way that the science is explained is really good. They don't shy away from things like communication taking a long time in space, and yeah, the writing is great. The acting is really good.
Nice.
Hey, Little Ange, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Little Ange. How's it going?
It got too sci-fi for you. You stopped watching after season 3 for the 100, or for The Expanse. Anyway, I would like if you're like, oh man, you know what I'm into? I'm into some sci-fi. I would give The Expanse a go because it's the story is really good. The sci-fi is almost second to that, but they do the environment and the sci-fi part of it so well that you feel the sense of immersion.
You know, a show I liked a little bit was the Robertsons, Danger Will Robinson, that one. Netflix did a reboot of it.
Yeah, the reboot.
I liked it. And I liked that Parker Posey was the doctor who was kind of like the bad guy in the original.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. She was great in it. She just makes me laugh looking at her.
That's everybody seems to be saying the same thing. Little Ange says at some point I was annoyed with the show, but I had to watch till the end, the 100.
Yeah, I didn't get to the end, Ange. Just couldn't keep me. There's too much other television out there.
That's the thing these days, right? TV's got to be good. It's got to hold you in some way.
Yeah.
Hold me.
Tender. Wow, the song is tender.
Isn't it? I was just thinking the exact same thing. Hey, Boston Matrix.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, Boston.
Ray
how
Fine
are
Arts,
you?
what's going on?
Hey, Ray, how are you?
I remember Parker Posey and Dazed and Confused.
Yes.
Dazed and Confused.
I loved her.
She did some great stuff.
Yeah, but her and Jimmy Fallon in that Pepsi commercial, like 10 years ago, where they're literally like hopping down the street on their butts. It was so good. They were just dancing through like the streets of New York on the taxis and stuff. It was so funny. Yeah. Oh,
What are you talking about?
definitely look it up. Jimmy Fallon and Parker Posey Pepsi commercial.
What else was she? What was she in when she was younger that I would be remembering her from?
You'd have to look it up.
I'm gonna.
Because my brain's not working.
And she's done a ton of stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Smoke. Coneheads. She was in the Coneheads.
Interesting. How old would
Sleepless
she be?
in Seattle. How old is she? She's
Yeah.
52.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, that's her age, so I'm sure it's right.
Right. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh well, you know that's what her birth certificate says. I guess it must be right.
Maybe I just remember her from being in stuff. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
she's
nothing
never kind
here
of like
that
the
is like.
lead. She's never the lead, but she's just like she's always memorable because she's just so quirky and like kind of just has like great one-liners and stuff.
Weibo. Lost in Space. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Thank you.
Josie,
Yeah.
She was in Josie and the Pussycats.
The original or
No, 2001. Yes, is that the original?
I don't know. I have a feeling Josie and the Pussycats were around when like Spider-Man was a cartoon back in the 70s.
Yeah, well, isn't Josie and the Pussycats isn't that from the Archie comics?
Oh, maybe you're right.
Let's see this. Okay, we can watch this, right?
I don't know.
Without getting.
You tell me.
Well, we're gonna do it. So this is the commercial that Doug's talking about. You know what? I think you're closing these down on me.
No,
When I'm not
even,
looking.
I'm not even near Computron.
Hold on. Pause it. Pause. You know what? This isn't gonna go well. This never goes well. It looks all choppy, but we're gonna watch it anyway.
You should simmer down the romance music in the background, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
The Enya.
Simmer down, Enya. We're busy. Wait.
We're Parker Posey now.
It closed again.
This is all you.
Oh no! Look. None of them are closed. None of them are closed.
Yeah.
I'm insane. I'm insane. I've been going crazy.
I think you're just using anticipation as a weapon for everyone in chat. Like, you just wait, chat. You just wait.
All right, here's the commercial that Doug was talking
All right,
about.
I gotta stop what I'm doing. This is so good. I hope it's good from my memory.
Oh no! I've done.
She's awesome.
They're the only two people. Everyone else is, what is the problem?
See,
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I thought she was good in that. Yeah. You don't see commercials like that anymore.
He threw her in the air like Prince throws his guitar.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you this. This is amazing.
You're gonna show Prince throws guitar. We're never gonna be allowed on YouTube if you keep showing this stuff.
So Prince played with like Tom Petty and
Oh, that was such a good
bunch
set.
of people, and he did this just crazy solo. Like it's so good. And then I think it was I want to show the whole photo, but I know that we probably can't. Watch what he does at the end of this.
Well, Slash is in this too. No, Slash is not in this. I apologize.
Watch what he does with his guitar at the end here. He Parker Posey. He Jimmy Fallon Parker Posey. See you later.
Yeah, like. I gotta go drink a Pepsi.
It's like, holy crap, man. Where did that thing go?
It's with Parker Posey out in outer space, lost in space somewhere.
It's like, what's going on? He just chucks it.
Love it.
Love it.
Herbaceous.
Is that over?
They had 2 seasons. I cannot stand the mother in that, though. I'll tell you.
Who
Do
plays
not
the
like
mother?
that. Don't like that actress. I didn't like her on
Molly
House of
Parker.
Cards.
Molly
Yeah, I don't.
Molly Parker?
Not a fan. You'd like her. She's a redhead. Not a fan.
Yeah.
She drives me nuts. It's her voice.
Oh, how come?
It's her voice and her know-it-all gumption. And then she always gets proved a little wrong.
She's Canadian.
Another reason not to like her.
those damn Canadians. To be fair, she's from the West Coast.
Yeah, well, that was obvious.
There's one more season coming of Lost in Space. Oh, okay.
I'll watch it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's been 2 seasons and it started in 2018.
Yeah, I like the kids. I like the dad. I like the robot. I like Parker Posey. I just don't like the mom.
That's fair. That's fair. Since we're on the sci-fi tip, did anybody watch Altered Carbon?
I did for a bit. I don't know if I finished it.
So I really enjoyed the first season, and the second season is god awful.
I think that's what happened to me. I finished the first, and then the second, I was like, no interest, thank you.
It's because what's his face left, and I don't know if that's the only reason. The writing obviously got worse as well, but that the first season was like really interesting. What's the guy's name? He was the guy in The Witness.
Yeah, I don't know his name actually.
Joel Kinnaman. He was The Killing, not The Witness. The Killing. He was in The Killing, and he was great in that. And actually, she was really good in it too. Muriel Enos.
You know who I had on my mind a lot lately, and I really don't understand why, and I'm not happy about it, is Rosie O'Donnell.
Why are you not happy about it?
Not a fan.
Not a fan. You don't find her funny?
There was a time when I did. And then there was a time when I stopped. And I don't see me going backwards.
It says the first season has been awesome, and the second was just crap. Yeah, that's Altered Carbon.
Yeah.
Right. What is Rosie O'Donnell doing now? Anything? Nothing? Being annoying?
I think, yes. But I don't know. I mean, I think she has a hard time getting work because she's that annoying. But I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't look like she's doing anything. The last thing she did was the Rosie O'Donnell Show in 2002.
Oh, she was on The View or something, wasn't she?
Oh, was she?
Yeah. And then I think they were like, you're too much work. You gotta go.
Oh, no. She had a... Wow, I'm way off here. She had her own show again from 2011, 2012.
Really?
Oh, and she did Smilf.
Sorry? She ate some milk?
Smilf. TV series, 2017 to 2019.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. What was this on? Looks like it's animated.
Oh.
No. Wow. Okay. It was on Showtime. I don't know it. It's not animated. It's live action.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's good to know she's still doing stuff. I mean, I don't wish her bad things. I just...
And you're right. She's on The View. I've never really watched The View.
Is she still on The View?
I don't know. It says no.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Well, you don't have to know. I'm sorry I brought it up. I apologize. It's the worst thing I've done all day.
I don't mean to make you feel bad, but come on.
I've lost all gratitude now. No one is happy that I brought this up.
We started with a bunch of thanks, and we're going to leave hating each other.
Yeah. It's Thursday, after all. You gonna put the romance music back on, or just gonna...
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Keep it quiet. I miss Enya. Woohoo!
There we go.
Look, I'm in a great little movie or something.
Yeah, we need a little bit of romance. It looks like it's very romantic. The way that this guy is looking at me with his hand in his hair.
Yeah.
He's saying to me, I do crunches.
Yeah, you should too.
Maybe you should get down and do a couple crunches, bud. In 2020, she played in I Know Much This Is True. I didn't watch it, but it's with Mark Ruffalo. I like Mark Ruffalo.
I do too. He plays the Hulk.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, Lou Ferrigno is the orig.
Yeah,
Mark Ruffalo.
but I like Mark's take on it. I think he did a great job.
Absolutely, it's way different than Lou Ferrigno's.
Yep, but that's okay. Different times.
But man, wasn't he beefy?
Lou? Yeah.
Yeah. Holy. Like this is no CGI here.
No, that's just him.
Man. I gotta show you guys this. This is crazy.
Is he your new George Clooney?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. He was in one of those movies, wasn't he? Like the remakes, the Edward Norton one, maybe.
Oh, what was the? Oh my God, Liang, the Liang one.
Yeah. I think that one. Is that the Edward
People didn't
Norton
like that one, right?
or is that the Eric Bana one?
That's the Eric Bana one, I think.
Yeah, people didn't like that one. I didn't mind it actually, but what do I know?
He's a beast of a man, this guy. Here's a good one. This is a pretty good.
No, that's not him.
just you wait.
Oh yeah, like that's crazy. Holy shit.
Like, he is a beast of a man.
Yeah. Wonder how old he would have been in that photo.
That's a good look at this too. Hold on, I'll show you this one. Look at the size of this man's head.
Yeah.
Look at his traps.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a beast of a man.
Yeah.
That's a good question. So this would have been what? That's the 80s, probably?
I would guess.
All right, I'm going to sleuth this out. I'll tell you exactly how old he was when he was doing this. So he was born in 51, and he played the Hulk until 81. So he played until he was 30. It ran for... Oh my God, it ran for 5 seasons. So he started when he was 25 and played it until he was 30.
That kind of makes sense. That seems young to be that big, but I guess if that's all he was doing prior.
No, because he was pumping iron prior, right? Like, he's Mr. Universe.
Yeah.
2 consecutive IFBB Mr. Universe titles.
Yeah. And he was pre-Schwarzenegger, right?
He was... Pro debut was in 1972, and he won 1973 and 1974. Retired in 1995. Wow. When did Schwarzenegger win?
I think he was...
Schwartz.
I think he was late 70s, early 80s. Like Conan the Barbarian and stuff were like early 80s, right? She gone? Where he gone?
Well, he had 5 of them. Yeah, how do I find this easier? Wow. 70 to 75 and an 80.
Schwarzenegger? Oh, okay.
And 72. So just after Ferrigno.
Oh, okay.
No,
Wow.
same era. Seven times. What the heck, man? Okay, here we go. Yeah. 69 he was second. Oh, Mr. Universe 67. Wow, no, Schwarzenegger was earlier than Ferrigno.
Oh, okay.
He was Mr. Olympia 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and 80. Oh, crazy. How many liters of green color has been used for 5 seasons?
It's a fair question.
That is a fair question. They're painting him up every day. Can you imagine that was your job? What are you doing today at work, Randy? I'm painting a man green again. Well, that shouldn't take too long. It's going to take me 5 hours. The man is humongous.
Yep. Oh, Randy.
Poor Randy. Just painting man every day for 5 years.
Yep.
You know, it's not much different from what we do here. And by we, I mean you.
You're right. You're right. Cool. So we'll call this guy Randy?
Absolutely. Just like so sick of. He's got his hand in his ear. He's just frustrated. So sick of painting Lou Ferrigno.
So we got Randy, Herbie, and Shane.
Old hot buns at the top there. Woo.
Well, Milky Buns.
Oh, that's right, Milky Buns. He's had a couple cronuts.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Let me zoom in a little bit. Bloop, bloop. A little tilt.
Yeah, looking good, Doug. I really like these wood panels as well. And this charcoal on it seems really like it works really well. I like the way that it comes out silvery.
Yeah. I'm not even sure it needs a metallic paint. I'm going to have to play with that and see.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, I know nothing about art. So these words like silvery, and I know it seems like I know a lot. I don't.
Well, these were fun to do. Yeah. Well, I'm glad they turned out as good as I'd hoped, and maybe a little better. So this is all right. So thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everybody for coming by. If
Gravity did show up, thanks, Pia. Yeah, Randy went for a tumble.
Yeah, I heard that.
Was it too loud? Did everyone hurt themselves? Everyone's ears okay?
At least we got one fundamental force of the universe coming by tonight. You know, we talked about all 4 and the possibility of a new one, so it's just nice when one stops by to say hello.
Oh my God, it's like, don't forget about me. We all need a little reminder.
Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll be back next week at 6 Eastern.
Yep. Yes, thank you so much for hanging out. A lot of gratitude for you guys hanging out every week. And Yeah, we always look forward to this. It's a big highlight for my week, for us for sure, and fun to create new stuff. So always, as usual, throw something in chat if you want something done. We can work it into the show in upcoming weeks, and Shane will make sure it happens.
That's my job. That's what I'm here for. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
You.
Talk to you soon.
Take care. Happy Thursday.